MMTs, welcome to the first hourly trade. We are now in a new 1 minute bar of starting the next 30 minutes, which will be an hour and a half tape. This is the hourly opening bell. This is the 3 teeny down famous SMF reversal, right, Bill Merritt? Did we reverse strongly off the bottom here?
Yep.
Did we, Leo? And did we have diamonds ascending that comforted us with the breakouts?
The IR was elevated. Mm-hmm.
And as long as the IR would stay elevated, but every one of these pullbacks held these diamonds, that's the intraday high, and we went 4 teenies down, but now we're working on the same 4 teenies up live at 7:32 a.m., and we were getting in this together, identifying that 1 teeny, that 2 teenies, that 3 teenies. Now, watch here. All of these diamonds are going to come into play, everybody, and they truly are. Because notice that the diamonds are descending in value. Look at these. Now, it's going to be very, to take out the highs, to go up and break that teeny high, you're going to need to see this go to 100, and this 0.51 that's currently there will have to go to 0.60. It'll have to go above 0.56 to take out those highs. And these diamonds right here are going to be the key, because that was the 4 teeny reversal with 1, 2, 3, working on the same 4 teenies up. So that's 8 teenies times 48 pennies and directional short and directional long entry. Right, Leo?
That's right.
And Bill Merritt, are you following with me to my diamonds up here?
100%.
And Bill, you said that Leo had this thing out for a limit down here in case it got within 25 pennies of his low print, right?
That's correct.
And that was
last night, from his work last night.
Okay, from his work last night, which was 3 teenies down below the market. Now, that was hard for any public mind to ever phantom, don't you think? However,
yes,
we can see the results of how it could work, because when you get hit, you get all the way up and knowing how to stay in, but knowing how the pullbacks are strong and taking profits and getting back in. But what I want people to know is you're going to have to go to 100 here, 0.54, it's close to 0.56. This diamond is another high, 4 teenies down, 4 teenies up. Yeah, that's the neat thing about being a market maker, is that the platform does truly go with the price. And it does. Leo, you will understand, just as we were going through this live here, is how you were going to get a teeny pop back up. Right?
Absolutely.
And it started here at these diamonds, didn't it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because it's on this video, you know. So the thing about it is, if we take a look at just this little piece of it, you can see that 3 teeny down here. You can see the breakouts. You can see them. You can see how the diamonds are holding their values at half bars. But you can see that the diamonds continue to go higher. And yeah, that was a good short trade. But you have to come out because you bid pop to the high, 12-minute high.
And now you're making new highs.
And now you're making new highs, Bill. And this is what it was all about, Bill, about how to get that next 1, 2, 3 teeny breakout as we were discussing. And we had the 4 teeny reversal. But look at here. That was that first intraday high, and we broke through it with a vengeance, Bill. Look at the diamond here, and look at all of these diamonds that we were talking about on this video. Take a look at the body of the price above them through that breakout transaction. Leo and Bill, do you see it just rolling higher? Not only that, you can see, I said you had to go to 100 here. You can see that you broke up above 60 and went to 70. 0.70, that's almost getting to a full delta at $5.39 from that low. And this is here, it's live, it's at 7:36 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10/12/2011, with a whole slew of market maker MMTs live, learning that those teeny reversals are great. But remember, that's all they're giving. It's not like they're giving you 10 teeny shorts. No, they're just giving you 4. It's a good move. And then, but look at the amount of teeny breakout. 1 teeny, 2 teeny, 3 teeny, 4 teenies. That's where you had the 4 teeny reversal. 4 teenies. Now watch. 5 teeny, 6 teeny. And look at here. 0.72. We just made another ratio high. Now watch that reversal. Let's go in here. Oh my goodness sakes. Let's take a look at where the bid and the ask is, which is 240. That's right in this row, this blue column, MMTs. And Kareen has told people how it works. She learned it. Goes from right to left in the bid and ask. Okay, on Amazon. Amazon's printing right up here at the high. We just went through that breakout with MMT Leo on the 14E reversal with the diamond structured support price action breakout levels here and now. And we're all adults, right, Bill? So because well, let me ask you a question.
And the puts are working now.
And the puts are working now.
I mean, wholesale price right now on them.
Okay. On Amazon, what strike price?
So at the height.
So you got a reversal, Bill, right here. And what you're going to be looking for on the pullback now is support. Now ask me your question. You're asking me about these highs?
Well, when Leo had asked the question before that he was jumping in and out, and at the high, even though you're taking a 3 teeny down, it went down 3 teenies off the high. You're not going to know to get in right immediately at the high, so you're going to kind of get some. What's going to determine when you jump in?
What you have to do is take that high right here, that teeny high, and calculate it 1 teeny, 2 teeny, 3 teenies down with the limit price. You have to put the limit order out once it starts reversing. I mean, this thing was a major reversal, 4 teenies, and it was a good one. And
since I whine so much about not getting it right, I actually had my stop in at 240.75 pennies. I got stopped out, went short. I'm up 31 pennies on this short right now.
Okay.
So I actually did something right.
All right. So now look at the diamond here. Now watch the half bar. So did you hear that, Bill? Did I answer your question specifically, yes or no?
Yes.
Got new highs on all the indexes.
I got to make sure that I am.
Is still at 0.
See how he's short right now, right, Leo?
I am.
Right, but you and I, we all identified how to go long here, didn't we?
Right.
And we did it together.
Yeah.
And taking out this price action, this is one of the most valuable MMT market maker live order entry action videos ever to be produced.
It's terrific. It's just what I needed yesterday to help my thinking on it, because I'd get confused on these pullbacks. But the 10 and 20 are angled sharply up. The strength
They're
was
not
strong.
Declining in value, and they're in your info panel, aren't they?
Right. It's all right there. But if you're thinking along a certain fantasy line that isn't correct, it's really hard to reverse wrong thinking unless you put the right thinking out front, and then the correct behavior follows. But there's no correct behavior that'll follow the wrong thinking. You got to get that thinking organized and anticipate what's actually going on. Take the input from the platform and use it correctly, and it's just a matter of coming into congruence with the platform, because the platform it's elegant, and our thinking is kind of jerky and not in the right timing, and then when you make the exact wrong move, well, then emotions want to start to kick in, and then confusion follows. It's just no good result from the wrong thinking, and but the right thinking is so pleasant, and you just want to conform and get on the right track, because then it's just really fantastic. So I'm embarrassed sometimes.
Well, I wouldn't, because you're working with this data here. That 0.72 just hit the high, and you're still short, and you're watching that current ratio go down. And if it goes lower, then you'll go lower, and this is your half bar support level. This is 240.17. You're right there at 240 by 240.15. And you're right at a major point of a half bar at a 0.59 ratio. This is the
Right.
part that when you work with it, everything else that you just said goes away, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Step at a time. It seems
Right.
like I stubbornly want to make every possible mistake on the way to excellence. But I know, the platform presents an excellent paradigm for trading, and we just have to learn it and integrate it and get our thinking in line with it. Then, boy,
Boy, we're breaking
it's
half bar here
fantastic.
too, aren't we?
Yeah.
And you're still
Well,
short. There's no need to come out of it.
Yeah, 111 pennies.
Okay, so
112.
you're making 111 pennies right here with Bill, and you're below the half bar here with Bill. You guys did the MMT way of the way that an MMT should do. And what did you do? You had talked these trades out prior to coming here today. And you'd already set the stage that you were going to have good transactions with Amazon. But
Right.
even though that you have the successful transactions, it's how to understand where the half diamond is right now and why you would start wanting to cover that short, because you see that diamond is right in here and that low diamond is right back over here with these other diamonds at support. And you just had a 1 teeny, 2 teeny, not quite 3. But you're right here where that last breakout bar is. So you may want to take up, and as long as you can't close above this half bar, you could take some pennies off the bottom here now on your profits, take out half of the shares, and then make sure that this 240.26 is a half bar. You can come up to it, and you can even go up above it, but when it would come down on the price and not want to go below it, then you'd cover out the rest of your shares short that you're in this little 3-minute, 6-minute, little 9 movement here live, actually, right? So you can see the diamond lows, Leo and Bill?
Yes.
Okay, can you see the 85 IR? Can you see 0.61 it's holding above 6C? So 72 was the high of that. You were in that reversal when you hit 0.72 down here to 58. 57, it ticks lower. Watch, 58. You got comfort with this ratio right here, because that's the bid and ask ratio that deciphers the whole exchange model and the public and everything to boot. Right, Leo?
Right. Yeah.
And is it truthful?
Yeah.
Because
it's
the
right on.
ratio is going the way you got to break below. You got to break down to 55 to break down and to get another 2 teeny reversal, or to get down to this half bar area.
Okay.
So this has got to go down below toward 50, and it's 56. And you can see your diamond. You can see the body of it. Now it's holding at 0.57 at 82. Isn't it comforting to know that 0.57 is right to the price? And
Right.
if it goes lower, then naturally you've had a 3 teeny reversal. Let's take a look. Almost 1 teeny, 2 teeny. You're trying to work within penny range here now. So it is within pennies of a 3 teeny again, and a major half bar right here at 240.17, and it's 239.92. Whoa, look at it. He bid popped it. So when this happens, you start covering your short, you start coming out a half, and you got to make sure that you do not, this half bar right here is 240.71. Depending on where your entry was, if your entry was up here, you want to take that, because you only had not quite a dollar, about $1.35 or so, 40, I don't know, reversal. So you take those pennies and don't give, meaning that you're coming neck to neck, but you're holding this diamond area. So just come out of the short and then try to get in again. If it breaks the diamond, you can always get in short again, back down to lower support levels, but it's not showing that. 62 is above 60. You got a diamond reversal, take your pennies.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, so you got out down in here because of that. Now, that felt good. Tell Bill what that was like.
Well, yeah, it's just fantastic when you get it right, especially on both sides. That's just doubly good.
That breakout we did, and we just did the short. So that's
Right.
both sides, isn't it?
Right. It's really gratifying. But the progress comes incrementally. You've got to be mindful. You got to put the time in. I guess some people learn faster than others. I'm kind of in the middle there, and I try to put in all the effort I can and be very attentive, because it really is on the fine details and the execution at the right time, and you have to lead your actions with the proper thinking, and that just comes with practice and a step at a time.
Good job.
And it does, and it's rewarding, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, you expand that out years down the road,
Oh yeah.
and wow,
Wow, that's gross.
it's a life-changing, and then you're in charge. You're in charge, and you're empowered, and I'm already feeling empowered.
And you're live, and you came out of the short as you got a double diamond bar. That's how empowered you are above these other double diamonds, huh?
Yes, that's right.
Well, that's
It's
wonderful.
really encouraging. Yeah.
And today's date, Leo and Bill. Bill, are you encouraged about these directional price movements as you've gone through them today?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is you. So you're going to be able to go back with the live entries that we've been doing here, and you can see why Leo had to come back out. You can see why you have to go up almost 1 teeny, 2 teenies again. Another 98 pennies. Right?
Yep, it's going to go up.
And by him covering the short down here that we did live in this video, you can see why he kept his pennies. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you glad you covered the short? Now look for weaknesses, everyone. I'm going to conclude the Amazon video with Leo and Bill, new MMT live in action, learning the double diamonds, learning the teeny structure value of open limit orders, and how to take directional movement with MMT Leo, who's a market maker, with these 3 teeny downs over here and getting entries, right, Leo? Understanding the pullbacks, understanding 4 teeny that you can buy them in a bull run market, right? And bull run market, year-end rally market in play. Bam. Look at that. We went through this whole darn thing, and you got this. I can't believe it. Then you came out right here. Now you're going to be struggling with the whole reversal again. Live on Amazon.com.
But it